Hey, welcome everybody. Cards and Dice TV, Tony Porter. This is the Bad Teams tournament using time travel baseball. I have a bad record, I have a bad team, and that's all I can tell you. We're about to get started here.
Replay Radio is live from Oakland. Top of the first.
All right. So the lineup. What is the lineup today for the Bad Reds? 1982 Reds. It's Eddie Milner in right field, Ron Oster, the second baseman, Dave Concepcion, the shortstop. He's left over from the 70s. Cesar Cedeno, center fielder, Johnny Bench at third base, another leftover, holdover from the great years. Larry Bittner, the left fielder, Dan Dreesen, first baseman, Alex Trevino, the catcher, and Mario Soto, the pitcher. Bob Miller's on the mound for the 62 Mets. The outfield is Frank Thomas in left, Richie Ashburn in center, and Jim Hickman in right. You got the infield from third base to first base, Felix Mantilla, Rod Cannell, Charlie Neal at second, and marvelous Marv Thornberry at first base. Behind the plate, you got Choo Choo Coleman, and on the mound, you have Bob Miller. Let's do it. Bob Miller is a hard-lick pitcher, not a workhorse, so can't go as long. And let's roll a couple of dice and see what happens. All right, that's going to be a 9, but since the white is higher, it's going to be off Eddie Milner, and that is a chopper to the, he's a lefty, second baseman. It's going to be an out, ground out for 3. 1 down. All right, see what happens here. Again, that's the white die is higher, so it's going to be an 8 off the batter, and that's a hard hit ground ball to the first baseman, Thornberry. Steps on the bag. Ron Oster's out, 2 away. And here's Dave Concepcion. And again, it's going to be a 6, a base hit for Concepcion. Lines one to left center field, cut off by Richie Ashburn in center. So Concepcion is on with a 2-out single. And here is Cesar Cedeno. And it's a 9 off the pitcher, and that's a chopper right back to the mound. And Miller throws him out at first, and that retires the side. So 1 hit, none across, and we go to the bottom of the first inning. It's going to be Richie Ashburn, Charlie Neal, and Felix Mantilla against Mario Soto. Frank Thomas is in cleanup in left field. Thornberry, the first baseman, batting 5th. Batting 6th is Choo Choo Coleman, the catcher. Batting 7th is Rod Cannell, the shortstop. 8th is Jim Hickman, the right fielder. And 9th is Bob Miller, the pitcher. So let's do this. Let's see what can happen in this game. Late night game. What time is it? 12:30. Okay, not too bad. 25. That's not a 25. It's a 7. But since the white is higher, we're going to read it off the batter. And it's a line fly out to center field. So that's 1 down. Next up is Charlie Neal. And it's a 4, and it's going to be a deep fly out to left center. Bittner and Cedeno. Cedeno calls them off. 2 down. And here's Felix Mantilla. Mantilla batted 275. Not too bad. It's a 4 off the pitcher, and that's going to be base on balls. So Mantilla manages a walk. He trots down to first base, so it's a 2-out base runner for the Mets. And here's the powerful Frank Thomas. And it's an 8 off of Thomas, and that's a chopper to second base. He flips to the shortstop covering. 4 out, number 3. And we move to the top of the second inning. Bob Miller will be facing Johnny Bench, Larry Bittner, and Dan Dreesen. I move this out just a little bit, just so I can get a little bit more matte on my dice rolls to kill the sound. That's a 10. And that's a righty versus righty matchup. That's a splits, and that's going to be a strikeout. So Miller strikes out. Bench. Larry Bittner, a lefty, hits a 9, and that's a sharp ground ball to the second baseman, Neal. Neal up with it. Throws him out at first. And a lefty, Dan Dreesen, in the box, and it's a 4. Ground a chopper to the right side. It's going to be the first baseman. Flips to the pitcher covering, and that retires the side. So very nice. One thing I really like about time trial baseball is this drama. We haven't pulled a card yet. We haven't pulled a drama card yet. It's called a gamble card. Let's see if we can get them ready. I got them underneath all these other sets of games that I play. And we're going to just really quickly do a quick shuffle, even though I believe they're shuffled pretty much. And you'll see those when they come up. Haven't come up yet. Here's Marvelous Marv Thornberry with nobody out. Bottom of the second. That's a 9. It's going to be off Thornberry. It's a hard hit ground ball to the first baseman Dreesen. He steps on the bag. Went away. Choo-Choo Coleman. Oh, 66. That's going to be doubles. Now we look at the picture. If it's the pitcher, we read off the pitcher. It's a double. If we read off the batter, it's a single. It's off the pitcher, and it's going to be a pop fly double. Lifted to right center field, and it drops in. Cedeno plays it off the wall. Coleman's digging for 2. The throw, the tag, he is safe. 1 out double for Choo-Choo Coleman. And here's Rod Cannell. And then it's Jim Hickman. And then the pitcher. And that's a 3, and that's going to be a sharply hit ground ball. Runners will hold on this to Johnny Bench at third. 5-3. He holds. And here's Jim Hickman. It's a 9, and that's a sharply hit ground ball to Concepcion. Concepcion fires the first. Low throw, scooped out by Dreesen to retire the side. We go to the top of the third. No score. Bob Miller for the Mets. Snake Eye. So again, we're going to pull the gamble card and take a look. It's the pitcher, so we're going to read it off the pitcher, and that's a deep drive off the bat of Trevino, and left field. Back goes Thomas to the track, to the wall, looks up, and that's out of here. Solo shot for Alex Trevino, the ex-Met. Here's Mario Soto. He's a regular 8, an 8. We're going to pull a card again. When there's doubles and it's off the batter, it's a strikeout. So Soto strikes out. And here's Eddie Milner. A 4, that's going to be off Milner. That's a strikeout. Back to back, gets him with a curveball. Swings and misses. At a ball, a curveball that fell on Uncle Charlie, that fell off the table. Here's Ron Oster. A 10, and that's going to be a short single base hit. He's a switch hitter, so he gets a single on that against a righty. And he's on at first. Let me make sure that's not a stolen base there. I may have. Nope. All right. There's the pitch to Dave Concepcion. That's a 7, but that's a high fly ball left field. Thomas takes a few steps back, and he gloves it for the out. Go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 on the solo shot by Alex Trevino. That's a 6 off the pitcher. A sharply hit ground ball to the third baseman. Bench fires the first. We get the pitcher, Richie Ashburn, with a 22. We got to pull a card for that, and it's going to be off the batter. Oh, no, it's off the pitcher, excuse me. And that's a deep fly ball off the bat of Ashburn, right center field, and Milner runs it down. Eddie Milner. Got a good read on that ball. Followed it right off the bat. And it's a foul ball. Souvenir for a lucky fan. Charlie Neal's up. And it's a 7, but that's going to be off Neal. It's a high fly to left. Back goes Concepcion and bench, and racing in is Bittner, and it's going to be Bittner that calls him off, makes the catch. That retires the side. We go to Cesar Cedeno, Johnny Bench, and Larry Bittner in the top of the fourth inning. It's a 1-0 game. I believe the last time these two teams met, the Reds swept the Mets. See what happens here. That's a 6. That's a sharply hit ground ball to the shortstop, Cannell. Rod Cannell fires the first and gets his man. Johnny Bench is up next with a 6, and that's a base hit. Little ground ball up the middle and through into center field, past the outstretched glove of Cannell. Richie Ashburn picks it up and gets it into Neal, and Johnny Bench is on at first. Here is Larry Bittner. And it's a 7. That's going to take a gamble with a runner on first. Single high hopper over shortstop. Runner to third. Daring runner. He's not third. So it's going to be first and third. And still only 1 out. We're going to play the infield halfway. Looking for that double play. And that's a 10. That's a strikeout. Big strikeout for Bob Miller. Strikes out Dan Dreesen. And here's Alex Trevino. 2 outs now, first and third. That's a 6, and that's going to be a hard hit ground ball up the middle, and Cannell gets there, spins, throws the first in time to get Trevino to end the inning. Nice play by Rod Cannell on that ball that was hit up the middle. Looked like it was going to get through, but Cannell came out of nowhere. Right place at the right time. All right. Here goes. Here's pitch to Mantilla, 22. That's we're going to pull a card. Pitcher or batter. It is the batter. 22 is a base on balls. Mantilla has a good lead. And thrown over is Soto. Goes over again. Crowd starts booing. I don't like it. And Frank Thomas at the plate. And here's the pitch to Thomas. That's high. There goes Mantilla to throw down. He is safe. Mantilla is stolen base. He knew he was going to go. He had a big lead. Safe, second, stolen base. Frank Thomas with runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the fourth. That's a 7. We're going to pull a card with a runner at second. Single base hit. 0 or 1 misjudges the ball for a double. So who's out there? Cedeno's out there. Let's see what Cedeno is. No, Cedeno's a 2. So it's a base hit single. And what does this mean? I have to check the charts. A single. I believe that scores a run. I almost guarantee that scores a run. Yes, it does. Runner on second scores. Game is tied at 1 apiece here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Next up is Marvelous Marv. And that is a 7 off Marvelous. And it's a high, deep fly ball. Cedeno. And that is 1 out. Here's Choo-Choo Coleman. That's a 3 off the pitcher. That's a sharply hit ground ball. And that's going to be, he's a lefty. That's going to be Teron Oster. He flips to Concepcion. The throw to first, and they get the double play. This is a 4-6-3 double play. Bob Miller. Bob Miller against the pitcher here in the top of the fifth inning in a 1-1 game. That's a 6. That's a sharply hit ground ball. Rod Cannell up with it, fires the first, and gets his man, 6-3. Eddie Milner up next. He's got good speed. That's a 6. A 6 is a sharply hit ground ball up the middle. Neal sets his feet, fires the first, and oh, so close. And Milner thinks he's safe. Here's Ron Oster now with 2 outs. That's a 7. We're going to have to pull a card with nobody on base. It's going to be a triple. Rattles into the corner. Ace pitcher. No, definitely not. Foul ball. So it's a triple. It's a drive in the gap. That's going to roll away from Ashburn, and Oster digging around second. Here's the relay from Who's out there? Cannell with the double cut, and Cannell throws to Mantilla the tag, and he is safe with a triple. 2-out triple for Ron Oster. And here's Bob Miller facing Concepcion. Concepcion right, he gets a pitch, and a 7. It's going to be a pop-up. Shallow left, Thomas ends the inning. At the bottom of the 5th inning. All right. It's an 8, and that is a hard hit ground ball up the middle, and right there is the shortstop. And Cannell is out. Here's Hickman with an 8. That's strike 3, and Hickman strikes out Soto with a high, hard one. And here's Miller. Miller with a 7. That's a pull a card. Nobody's on base. Short single. The 0-1 can't make the throw. Short single, shortstop. Ezra 1 can't make the throw from deep shortstop. Batter safe for a single. Okay. Oh, so 0-1 can't make the throw, but Concepcion is a 3, so he's going to make the throw. So that's a ground ball, and Concepcion in the hole, long throw, and he gets the pitcher for the final out. We go to the top of the 6th inning. So Concepcion, this team is not that bad. I don't know how they must have paid somebody off to get this team in there as a bad team, because it's a pretty good darn team. That's a 9, and the 9 is a sharply hit ground ball. That's to the shortstop, Cannell. Cannell fires the first in time, gets Cedeno. Next is Johnny Bench with a 5. A 5 is a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Bench goes down on strikes. And here's Bittner, pitch from Miller, 9, and that's a sharply hit ground ball to second baseman Neal. Neal with a tough hop. Bobbles it for a second, fires the first, and throws out Bittner to retire the side. All right, top of the 6th, bottom, where are we? Bottom of the 6th inning. Double, so we got to pull a card. Picture of a pitcher. So it's 22 of the pitcher. That's a deep fly ball, right field in the corner. Eddie Milner, and makes the catch right up against the wall. Great catch by Milner. Didn't give up on that ball and was fearless going up against that wall. And that's an 8. That's a chopper right back to Soto. Throws out Charlie Neal, and here's Mantilla with 2 outs, and that's a 10. And that's going to be a short single. No, it's a strikeout because of the splits. All right, we're in the top of the 7th inning. Bob Miller is still in there. Both starting pitchers are still in there. It's 1-1. Dan Dreesen with a 6, and that's a sharply hit ground ball to the right side. Second baseman Neal throws out Dreesen. 1 down. And Trevino, 22, and that's going to be a card pull. Card pull. It's off the batter, so 22 is lined and caught by the shortstop, Cannell. Goes up and brings it back down. L6 if you're scoring at home. And here's a pitcher with a 6, and that is a ground ball. Chopped to the third baseman, Mantilla. Mantilla throws him out, and that retires the side. Go to the bottom of the 7th. So it's the 7th inning stretch. Get over to the concession, grab your beer before they shut down the concession. Grab me a hot dog while you're at it. All right, Frank Thomas with a 5. That's a strikeout. A swing and a miss. Mario Soto with a fastball. Here's Thornberry with a 5, and that's a base hit. Little ground ball that gets through the infield. And here's Choo-Choo Coleman with a 10, and that's a pressure play strikeout. So 2 outs, 1 man on, and Cannell with a 66. We'll pull a card and see what we get. That's a pitcher. We're reading off a pitcher, and that's a drive, a deep fly double. What is that going to be? That's going to say all runners score with 2 outs. So they're going to wave Thornberry home on that, and the throw gets cut off, and stopping at second base with a run-scoring RBI double is Rod Cannell. Here's Jim Hickman, where they're going to walk the pitch to the pitcher. And here comes Bob Miller, the pitch, and that's a 5. That's a strikeout, and that retires the side. But the Mets take the lead on an RBI double by Rod Cannell. And we go to the top of the 8th, excuse me. All right, that's a 6, and it's ripped to the second baseman, Neal. Neal gloves it and over to first. Out number 1. Here's Ron Oster, who hit a triple last time. That's an 11. That's a base on balls. So he walks, and he's on at first. Dave Concepcion has not a lot of strikeouts. We're going to try hit and run here. And that's a 7. Let's see what happens. 7 with a runner on first, and it's going to be a chopper to the pitcher. Faster, daring man on first base is safe at second. So he is fast. Hurries the throw and pulls the fielder off the bag for an error. So it's going to be an E1. And I guess that trumps the hit and run. All right. So it's going to be Cesar Cedeno with 1 out. Here's the pitch. And that's a 6. A 6 is a sharply hit ground ball right at the shortstop, Cannell. Cannell flips to Neal. Neal with the relay and in time. It's a 6-4-3 double play, and the Mets get out of the inning. Goes to third. Hold on. Ground ball. 6-4-3. To third, and he is out on a double play. There we go. So Cedeno grounds out into a double play, and that ends the inning. So Bob Miller gets out of the crisis, the jam, and here come the Mets, the 62 Mets with Richie Ashburn leading off. Lefty batter plays center field. That's a 9er, and that's a hard hit ground ball to the first baseman Dreesen. Dreesen fields it and beats Ashburn to the bag. Here's Charlie Neal. That's a 5, and that's a strikeout. Swing and a miss at a ball that's outside of the zone. And here's Mantilla with 2 outs. Snake eyes. We're going to grab a card. It's going to be off the pitcher, and that's a drive. Oh, if we pull it, it's going to be a home run if we pull the batter card here. Oh, and that's going to be a triple. So it's off the top of the wall. Mantilla digging for third. The throw. The tag, and he is safe with a 2-out triple. Felix Mantilla. Here's Frank Thomas. Here's a pitch from Soto with a 7. That's a deep fly ball left field. Back goes Bittner to the track, to the wall, and caught for the 3rd out. Here we go to the top of the 9th. 2-1 Mets. Can Bob Miller and the hard luck pitcher Bob Miller and the Mets hold off the 1982 Trouble is brewing in town here. Johnny Bench is up. That's a 4, and it's going to be a strikeout, big strikeout for Bob Miller. Larry Bittner's up next. Oh, that's trouble. That's trouble, my friends. That is off the batter, a 66. That's a drive in the gap. That's going to one hop off the wall. Bittner digging for second. The throw, nowhere near in time, and he's in there with a 1-out double. So let's see if we have a pinch runner here real quickly. Anybody that's really fast that we can use. Daring. Oh, Tom Lawless. So we're going to replace Bittner with a daring runner, Tom Lawless. It's not responding to it. I don't know why. Pinch runner. I don't even know if I have him. See what happens. Tom Lawless goes out there to pinch run. and he's not an outfielder. So, all right, so it's gonna be Danny Dreesen against Bob Miller. I'm sticking with the starter. He's got a, and here's the pitch, and that is that's doubles. That's going to be off the pitcher at 22. That's a wild pitch. That's going to allow the tying run to make it to third base. Ouch! Just what the doctor didn't order, and you can see that right there. Wild pitch. Oh wait, runner was on second. Oh, I rolled the 22. 22 off the pitcher. Okay, 22 off the pitcher is a wild pitch. See that right there. All right, so that's what I was. All right, so here's Dan Dreesen. Infield is in now. Infield's in. And with one out, he's going to try to score on this, so he may get thrown out. That's a 9. Oh, that's a chopper. Oh, off a lefty. We're going to pull a card. I pull a card on this, and if it's a pitcher, he's out at the plate. And if it's the batter sign, he is safe. Here goes. He is safe. So it's a little chopper back to Miller. Miller underhands it to Coleman. Coleman with the tag, and the game is tied. He slides in under the tag. Oh, boy. So that's going to be, I guess, that would have been an out, so it's going to be a fielder's choice. Fielder's choice, and he is safe at first. 1, 2. And the batter is safe. So Dreesen's on at first now, and here's Alex Trevino. That's a 3, and that's a short single. Base hit. Little blooper that drops in front of Richie Ashburn. All right, first and second, only one out. Here's Mario Soto. Let Mario Soto bunt. And an 11, a bunt. 11 bunt, I believe, is going to be a good bunt. Got a new chart, a new bunt chart, revised. Successful bunt. Batter safe if running rating is. See, it says about runner rating. I don't know what the runner rating is. That's one thing that these cards don't have. I think that's like new cards or something, or old cards. I'm not sure. All right. So it's a good bunt. It's going to be a bunt that's to the pitcher. Sacrifice bunt, 1-4. And both runners move up. And here is Eddie Milner. There's a pitch. And that's an 8 off Milner, and that's a hard hit ground ball up the middle. Charlie Neal. Neal sets his feet. He fires the first in time to retire the side. But the game is tied here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Mets are coming up. So we got a good game. A good game in time travel land. All right, Marv Thornberry, 1962 Mets. I'm learning these guys. I got to get a book. Learn more about them. 62, that's a different time. That's a 7. That's going to be, we're going to pull a card. Let's see. Pull a card with nobody on. Routine fly ball falls in for a short single. Right fielder 3 or second baseman turn into a pop out. So let's see if we got a Eddie Milner. They got some good fielders on this team. Oh, wait a second. I ran for somebody, and that was that was not Milner. Hold on a second. I got to get an outfielder out there. Oh, and he's Eddie Milner is playing right field, and he is not. He's a 2 out there, and the second baseman Oster is a 1. So nobody catches that. It drops in for a single, and the new Bittner, the new left fielder, is Householder. So Householder's out there. Paul Householder in left field. And actually he's a right fielder. So no, let's put him in right field, and he's going to make that catch, and that's going to be an out. So wait a second, undo. So it's going to be an out. So let's fix that. Let's put Milner in left. That's what I would have done. So Milner's going to go to left field, where he's better. And then right fielder is going to be Householder, that's where he plays, in right field, which makes sense. Just trying to be fair, do what's right here. It's a good game. Don't want to mess it up. All right, so Thornberry's out with a great catch by Householder, who just came into the game. He slides in there and he makes a nice catch. And Mario Soto going to pitch to Thornberry. No, it's an out. I'm sorry, you made out. Catch. Okay, he's going to pitch to Coleman with a 6, and a 6 is going to be a strikeout. Curveball gets Coleman. And here's Rod Cannell. He had a big double earlier in the game. That's a 6, and that's a hard hit ground ball to Concepcion. Concepcion gloves it, fires the first in time, and it retires the side. We go to the top of the 10th inning, extra innings, free baseball. All right. Hope you don't have to go to work tomorrow, because this is a late night. Ron Oster. That's a 22. I'm going to pull a card. And it's going to be a pitcher wild pitch. So we're going to do it again. That's a 9, and that is a chopper to the second baseman, Neal. Neal up with it, fires the first, and in time. And next up is Concepcion with double 4s, and that's going to be a strikeout. So it's an automatic strikeout, regardless. 2 outs, and Cesar Cedeno with a 5 off the batter, and that is a little ground ball and through the left side. Played by Frank Thomas, and he gets it into Cannell. Cedeno's on at first. Johnny Bench with good power. And that's a 55. We're going to pull a card for that. See the picture. Picture's a batter. 55 is lined and caught by the third baseman, Mantilla. That would have gotten by him. That would have been probably a run-scoring double. Would have gone into the corner. So line out right at the third baseman. We go to the bottom of the 10th inning. Extra innings here. Time travel baseball. Check it out. This is a great system. It's about $10 to get started. I have a ton of great cards for this game. Ton. Somebody unloaded their whole collection on me. Maybe someday I'll do that too. Who knows? 10. That's a strikeout. Swing and a miss by Hickman. Hickman chases a ball that's outside of the zone. And here's Bob Miller, the pitcher. I'm leaving him in. 66. Oh boy. And that's going to be off the batter. That's going to be line base hit to left. So a single for Bob Miller, the pitcher. Richie Ashburn is next. And that's an 8. An 8 is a hard ground ball, and this is going to move Miller in the hole. Dave Concepcion with 1 play. That's the first. And Miller moves to second. So the go-ahead, the winning run is at second base for Charlie Neal. Here's a pitch from Soto. Oh, that could be trouble. Let's see what that becomes. It's going to be off the pitcher. 33 is strike 3, and he gets him. Charlie Neal goes down swinging. Then we go to the top of the 11th inning. Both starters are still in the game. I'll keep them in there. This is time travel, so it could be at any time in history. I love that about it. 60. That's a swing and a miss. And Lawless is in there. That should be Householder. Hold on a second. Let me pop him in. Using iScore. But for some reason I have to restart my iPad. All right, so that's a strikeout. 1 away. Next up is Lawless is out. He pinch ran. He's not in there. Dan Dreesen. It's a 9. And that is a little chopper right to Thornberry. Picks it up and beats Dreesen to the bag. And here's Trevino with a home run early today. And that's a deep fly ball left field. Back goes Howard to the track and makes the catch. Good catch by Frank Howard. He's flashing the leather out there. And here comes the bottom of the 11th inning. Mario Soto on the mound for the 82 Bad News Bears against the 62 Bad News Mets. Who can win? Felix Mantilla with a 6, and that's a strikeout. Chases a ball in the dirt. Mantilla is not showing the patience. Here's Frank Thomas. That's a snake eyes. That's trouble. That's a deep drive off the bat of Thomas. But wait, we got that little symbol there, and I can't remember what that symbol means. So I'm going to look it up. It's something. That means something, my friends. That little symbol. I use that symbol. There's some things I don't use, but that I do use that symbol. I don't remember what it means. Let me look and see. So there's a lot of excitement in this game. Okay, here's the symbol, power symbol. So there it is. You can read it. It's the power symbol. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4th from the top in the advanced game section. You can see it right there. It says long hit is a home run if batter has a home run at 66 on his card. And that's a deep drive to left field. He does have a home run. He has a home run there. He has a home run there. It's a deep drive left field. Eddie Milner does nothing more than look up. The ball game is over. And Mario Soto leaves with his head down. Pitched a great game, but gave up that game-winning home run to Frank Thomas. And Frank Thomas gets mobbed at the plate as he rounds the bases with the game-winning home run here in the bottom of the 11th inning, and the Mets win it by a score of 3-2 thanks to Frank Thomas. And we're going to tape measure that home run. That's 447 feet. Good golly, Frank Thomas showing off the muscles. All right, so the victory is going to go to Bob Miller. What a game he pitched. And the loss is going to go to Mario Soto. It was a great game. This is Time Travel Baseball, the Bad News Bear League, where all the worst teams. Some of these teams I don't think are that bad, but there must be worse teams in history than some of the teams that I'm playing against. And that's it. I got 2 more games for this 3-game set, and I'll be playing this tomorrow and finish this 3-game set and then start another one. So that's it. Just wanted to share some Time Travel Baseball and show you how to play. It plays very simple, but it's a fun game. It's got drama, and that's it. This is Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. Thanks for watching. Comment, give a thumbs up, all that fun stuff. Subscribe.